Thank you for visiting Near North Montessori School. The film you are about to see introduces the most important aspects of our school and the Montessori philosophy. The film was produced by volunteers who are Near North parents.
Although the film is a few years old, and almost all the kids you'll see in it have graduated by now, the values and principles of the school remain exactly the same. Here are some things we'd like you to watch for.
An especially important concept for preschoolers is order and sequence. You can see how a girl in 3 to 6 understands this as she talks about sewing on a button.
Children at Near North Montessori learn independence and self-sufficiency. Watch for a little boy wearing a yellow fleece as he describes his teacher working in the classroom.
Even in the early years, children are taught to take responsibility for the younger children. You should watch for a little girl, the same one who is sewing a button, talking about how she can help teach younger children. This girl was only 4 years old at the time herself.
At one point in the film, a very excited little girl, that would be me, is counting plates as she puts them away. She clearly understands the mathematical relationship between quantity and symbol.
Watch as kids from different ages talk about their favorite subjects and how enthusiastic they are. One kid is especially interested in ancient Rome from his independent study.
Community is a very important part of the Montessori philosophy, and our school is a community. In this film, children of different ages have many interesting things to say about what a community is.
The film shows children going to a place called Ancient Lifeways for outdoor education. We now go to Nature's Classroom in Wisconsin. These week-long trips are an adventure and a favorite part of the school year.
We think you'll get a clear understanding of our school from this film, from the dedication of our teachers, to the enthusiasm of our students, and the way we learn responsibility and independence.
By the way, by the time we all graduate, we know how to spell Montessori.
The infant community is basically a bridge between home and school, so it should be as home-like as possible. It's based around routine and rituals almost. Our day is very structured as far as what we do throughout the morning. The children will come in, take their coats and backpacks off, start into a work cycle.
Screwdriver, though. I bet you could find the screwdriver in the tray. Put the screwdriver next to the hammer. Scoot it off.
We ultimately get ready for snack and all the steps that lead up to snack.
Garbanzo beans. They have 2 names. You can call them chickpeas or garbanzo beans.
And then there's a little bit more of a work time where we can wash dishes and clean up, and then it's time to get ready to go home for most of the children. Orders of the utmost importance to children in the infant community. So there are very specific ways to do everything. I give presentations to the children about how to set the table, unfold the tablecloth, and then there are markers where they can put the plate and the glass and the fork, and we carry one thing at a time because they're learning a lot about their equilibrium and how to move successfully so they don't fall or so they don't drop something.
She doesn't have a chair. Oh, we have chairs at the table. You can choose one and sit down.
With personal presentations, polishing the mirror, or hand refinement activities like cutting or making a necklace. I'll sit down on a one-on-one basis and show them, because they're pretty intricate hand movements that they really need to watch closely, and it's easier to do that one-on-one. They need that sense of warmth and comfort and security that is like their home, because their home is their world, you know, that's their base that they have to go from. So they need something as close to that as possible.
My favorite subject is reading. Spanish. Math. I'm the best in my class at it. Art. Geography. Math. My favorite subject is Espanol. Art. Math. I don't know, I like a lot of stuff. That's the one that's going last.
Because we have the children for 3 years, usually, we have a longer time to get to know them than in a traditional school. What their learning style is, what they like, what they avoid, you know, what their personality issues are. Part of our training is really in observing. And even if we look like we're busy all the time, we're always observing the children, and we pick up a lot of information from just watching how they relate to each other.
He's wrapping around a person.
The most important thing for parents to know is that their children are individuals, that all of them develop at different rates, even in the same family, even at the same ages. And that's part of why Montessori works so well for so many children, is that we can offer them different materials, different activities, and different learning opportunities depending on where they are right then.
Christopher, I need to do this. Okay.
Repetition is really how children at this age learn. It's a sensitive period for order and for repetition, and they like to do things that they know how to do. And because they do, they get really good at them. It makes them feel strong.
You put your needle in through there, and then you would put the string, and then you would pull it out, and then you would pick one of these and put a button on it. And then with the needle, you just go like that and keep doing it over again until it's tight. And then you can pin it on you if you want. They take it and show you, and then you keep learning. And then you get the point, and then you can do it by yourself.
Good one. Do you know what this shape is?
Where?
I spy something on my hand that begins with the sound. Where?
The children don't necessarily know that the different areas of the classroom have names, but there are really 5 areas: practical life, language, math, cultural studies, which sort of includes history, geography, music, art, and sensorial. One of the biggest developmental issues at this age is learning to be an independent person outside your family, where you really have a choice about what you're working on, what children you're relating to, and it's independent of your parents really for the first time.
You just get out a rug when you come to school, and you make like you want to pick out what work you want to do. Respect
is really a ground rule. If you're respectful of someone else's work, you're not going to walk over their rug. You're not going to, push over something that they've built. Having things at their height and, artwork at their level so they can see it is all respecting their size. And we're conscious of that when we set up the environments.
Sometimes if a teacher's missing, we really need to help the little kids. I show them learning how to say the alphabet. We have an alphabet board thing, sound, and phonograms, and then there's other stuff like pluses and stuff like that, but I don't think they would be ready for so much stuff in a day.
When they start at 3, they're really still just babies. And when they leave at 6 or 6.5, they're children. They're ready to go on to elementary. They know their way around the school and their class and their own world.
My mom is a writer and my dad is a contractor. My mom does car commercials and my dad just stays home and takes care of me. My dad's a lawyer and my mom's a housewife.
My mom's a lawyer, and my dad works for the Department of Housing for the city.
My mom is a photographer, and my dad is a doctor.
My